This is Dutch Moyer coming to you live on day 9 of the MCC Penny Power Peace Challenge. Here we are. This is the eastern part of Jerusalem, and as we can see the wall here separating the Palestinian territory from the Jewish territory. And I'm very honored today to have our tour guide Yemen. Nice to talk with you. He's been showing us around Bethlehem and the surrounding areas to give us a balanced perspective of what's going on here in Israel. Tell us a little bit, what is life like as a Palestinian here in Israel?
As I said, life became so hard and so difficult after they built the separation barrier, which separates Palestine from Israel again. You can see the separation wall, and Palestinians who used to live here, they used to walk or work in Israel or in Jerusalem, in the municipality of Jerusalem, but not anymore. They have to have a permit, and the students actually they have a bigger problem getting to the university. We are facing one of the biggest universities here in Palestine. It's called Al-Quds University. A lot of students from Jerusalem, they having a hard time to get to this university. They have to drive all the way around for almost 35 or 40 minutes to get into this university. But before it used to be like 5 minutes to drive before they built the separation barrier. And as I said, things not getting any better, things getting worse, because there's a lot of illegal settlements in the West Bank, and there's a lot of things going on, and people they cannot access to Jerusalem anymore. And we are actually standing in East Jerusalem right now. East Jerusalem used to be part of Jerusalem, but not anymore. It used to be from back to 1948 until 1999 or 2000. It used to be part of Jerusalem, but they had to separate 3 villages, which is with a population of 17,000 people. Completely, they separate them from Jerusalem. They can't access Jerusalem anymore. They have to have a permit. And they told them to apply for Palestinian ID after they had the Jerusalem ID. And if you look around, you see still they have the Israeli vehicles, and most of the vehicles they don't have insurance, they don't have a permits for the vehicles because they cannot get back to Jerusalem to renew their insurance or to renew their permits. And most of the cars here, they are
how do people make a living? Your mom and dad, how did they make a living growing up as a family? Talk about your family life.
Sure, I actually, I live in Bethlehem, and my dad, he used to be a teacher, and he's retired now, and for living it's hard. These days it's hard. As I said, the unemployment rate is like 50% in the West Bank, and people, it's hard for them to make money for a living, but trying here and there.
Is it mostly agriculture through farming, or how do people?
Yeah, most of the people, if you want to talk about Palestine and south and the north, most of the people they are depending on olive trees for a living. Olive trees. Why olive trees? And you will see in the way to Ramallah, or if you drive more north, a lot of olive trees. There's 3 things they do from the olive tree: the olive, the olive oil, and the olive wood. And they don't have to water the olive trees after they plant it, only the first year. That's why people, they can get good income. So most of the Palestinians, they are farmers, most of them, like 85%. They do farming, and they have land, but they are not allowed to build houses or factories.
And when families do family vacations, where are you able to travel?
Okay, family vacations, usually people, they go to Jordan, but also these days a lot of people, they can't afford to go to Jordan. First of all, you have to cross the Israeli border, which is you have to drive to Jericho. You have to leave your vehicle there. We are as a Palestinians, we are not allowed to drive to Jericho. So you have to cross the Israeli border, and you have to pay a tax, which is 157 shekels. And a lot of people, they can't afford that for each person. And then you will be on the other side, and you have to pay 10 JDs which is like worth 60 shekels or $15 for the Jordanian government. So a lot of people, they can't afford to take their kids or their family to Jordan for vacation, and for some people they take, because in Palestine or in the West Bank, kids, they want to see the sea. They want to, especially when we have the holidays for the kids. We don't have any places to take our kids to. We don't have a zoo, we don't have a sea. The Dead Sea located in the West Bank, but under Israeli control, and the Galilee Sea, you have to have a permit to take your kids and to get to the Sea of Galilee, which is almost impossible. Most of the Palestinians, they don't have permits, and the closest place for them to go is Jordan. And it costs also a lot of money to get to Jordan. What else do you want to know?
I want to know about the food. What type of home cooking can you enjoy when I come over to Palestine and visit? What can we enjoy to eat?
Yeah, as I said, the famous Palestinian food is grape leaves, but this is actually the season. Not the season, but people usually they have the grapes and they put them in the fridge or the freezer. So the grape leaves is stuffed with rice and meat and some Palestinian spices, I want to call them, because it's special spices. And this is we call it the grape leaves in Arabic, warq dawali, stuffed with rice. And secondly, the one we had for lunch, maklube, we call it upside down. It's rice, corny flour, potatoes, and also some spices with the chicken, which is really nice. And for some people, they like, especially in winter time, they like lentil soup. That's what I'm gonna have for lunch, I think, tomorrow or for dinner. Lentil soup.
Now, a lot of times people in politics will speak about peace through strength. And that's why they built this wall, peace through strength. Has it worked? Has it brought peace? Has this wall brought peace?
Never.
No. So I would like you to consider strength through peace. And there's an organization that believes in strength through peace, and that's MCC. If you'd like to learn more about MCC and the MCC Penny Power Peace Challenge, check out their website at www.mcc.org. That's www.mcc.org. You can also make a contribution to the MCC Penny Power Peace Challenge at my website at http://eastcoast.org/.